When I walked out of my house that Saturday morning, I thought I was witnessing a car show. My driveway, which comfortably fits 6 cars, was stuffed to the brim with sedans, SUVs, and even a couple of pickup trucks. They weren't mine far. From it, every inch of my private property was taken over. I couldn't even back out of my own garage, and the kicker? A neatly printed HOA event notice was taped to my front door, announcing that the community guest parking overflow would be held on my driveway. They didn't even ask. They just decided. At first I thought maybe this was some colossal misunderstanding. But then I spotted the HOA president, Cheryl, sipping a mimosa across the street and waving at guests as if she were the Queen of England. When I stormed over to demand an explanation, she said smugly, "You weren't using your driveway, so the HOA decided it would be perfect overflow. You should be honored to contribute to the community." My blood boiled. Honored. They had blocked me in, damaged my landscaping, and treated my property like a free public lot. I called the police, but the officer shrugged and said it was a civil matter. Cheryl smirked when I hung up the phone, thinking she'd won. That was her mistake. See, my property deed is ironclad. And more importantly, I own a towing business. Not just some small one-truck outfit. I run the biggest repo and towing yard in the county. I didn't call one tow truck. I called 16. Within 2 hours, every single one of those 58 cars had been towed and impounded. My driveway was clear, and the yard was overflowing. By the time Cheryl realized what was happening, it was too late. She came running, screaming about lawsuits and harassment. But the signs at my tow yard are clear. Vehicles parked without permission are considered trespassing and can be seized. Guess what? After 48 hours, unclaimed cars go up for auction. Most of those guests were furious. But they weren't mad at me. They were livid at Cheryl and the HOA for giving them permission they never had. Some people couldn't afford the fees and lost their cars entirely when they were sold. Word spread quickly. Attendance at HOA parties dropped to 0, and Cheryl was forced to resign after half the neighborhood turned against her. As for me, I never saw another car in my driveway again. In fact, the HOA now sends written notices begging me not to tow their members' cars. It's funny how respect appears the second you hit someone's wallet. Asterisk for more interesting and heart-touching stories. Hit the subscribe button now.